welcome to my, I would say as simple as I can get it, Nanban guide. Zero Raven here, playing as Cat and Snowbell. Now, Nanbanning, a lot of people have certain issues understanding. They look at the wiki, and they see all those arrows going up and down, up and down. Hold on, let me see if I can get this to show real quick. All right, and here we are. Okay, make sure you're recording. Thank you. All right, and now while we're within the wiki, I will always have the link down below in the description so you can have quick ease of access. Copy paste it and put it in a notebook. But oh, well, here. I kind of just recorded this and I realized I didn't set up the audio for it. But whatever as you get to the home screen, the Nanban trade will be right here. You click on that, it'll bring this up, and you'll see backstock market rates in short distance. So I wouldn't worry too much about short distance. Not a, well, anyways. But let's start with the easiest one, Japan. When we look at this, no, it's backstock. I'm sorry, backstock for those graphs. Yeah, you see all this arrows up and down and green with these little star things. A lot of people get confused and overwhelmed. I mean, you can, yeah, please don't do that. Yeah, a lot of people have seem to have some issues understanding. Basically, all you have to just understand is that blue arrows means that this city consumes this product. Like say during the plague, where they had the food, where it's like a massively down arrow with a -5. That means they are eating food like there's no tomorrow. Like it's crazy. It's just like with cold damage. I mean, oh, well, yeah, with the different statuses, it does affect certain goods. Uh, let's start here. As you see, the red arrows, well, is like the backstop. And obviously, the higher it is, the more of that product that you can buy. But when you try to sell this type of trade, the trade good type, you won't hardly get anything. So, like here, like with these right here, you can just tell basically Nagasaki produces the fibers and the fabrics as well as the firearms. They produce that here in this town, so there'll always be a pretty healthy backstock. What else is there? Oh yes, with they have nothing to do with the green arrows. They don't really do a whole lot. There's like really no supply or demand for those products. So like they just don't want fibers, except for during this a few times, but I wouldn't really bother with it too much. It's not good. It's like there's no change to it. So that's basically you don't want to sell or buy products with the green arrows. I mean, even they have this little red and then a little blues. That's very specific because the statuses they only last about I think 2 hours. I'll have to, well, you can always plan around it, but I just love playing it safe with certain goods and items. Just like you see here, let's see, where was it? I think it was in Korea. See, Korea is pretty fantastic to sell your crafts. Where is it at? Here we go, crafts. It's like the only time where it's not very good to sell stuff is always during a recession. So we'll plan accordingly. But it's like, ooh, yeah, because Hanye, sorry, well, love y'all, but that our names here. Is they consume crafts like there's no tomorrow. Of course, obviously, except during the recession. And Versailles, yep, Korea, they just love their crafts. So that's a really good trade skill to have if you plan on doing some of the big stuff. Because Korea really loves crafts. I heard they like the eye beads from Amsterdam, but I tried that and I lost a lot of money, so I couldn't tell you unless there was some way to craft them. But even then, I'd rather just go to Naples, which is what we're going to do right now. All right. All right. So, as a quick little insert, if you're just following the guide for now, before you go anywhere, when you're doing your very first trip to the East Asia, what you will want to do is in the towns, the starting cities of Nagasaki, Ohyang, Macau, and Tansui. Hope I got at least some of those correct. Um, you will want to bring around 2 to 300 of a local specialty. Uh, Most people use whiskey from London. You can use the Dutch calicos from Amsterdam, or use any local specialty. Like even our Arbalest, if I said that right, the Spanish musket. Um, Anything considered a local specialty from the EU or Europe area. You'll come to one of these starting cities and you will find the city official, or town official, city official, something like that. And when you talk to them, they'll have an option to, as a gift, you'll want to get the gift around 2,000 points. Sometimes you don't need the entire stack of the trade good, but you know, you give them enough and everything, and they'll unlock the trade. They'll let you trade start trading for that city. So, like on your first trip, you just want to load your alts up with as much of the local specialties as you can, and just go around hitting up all the starter cities to have everything unlocked, so you can just and do what you want. All right, so while we're stopping by Naples to pick up some crafts, and I've already maxed up my contribution points with Japan. We'll talk to her about that in a little bit. Yeah, normally it was when you're going through buying stuff, you see where it type crafts, then type artwork. If you use one of these items like the NPC or Nanban Purveyor Certificate, um, you can only use it once with one type of trade good. It's only good for one trade. So you want to keep that in mind when you're going around buying stuff. I hear a lot while I'm talking here. Crabs. I think I can just do that too. And see, like I like Naples because of the glass works, the jewelry, and the ceramics. And when you come into a spot like this, uh, normally I opt a few ceramics because for some reason they like the glass work more than the ceramics. I could be wrong. It's probably menacing. Let's see here. One, two, eight. Sorry, I'm a little. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, So I was 100 up. Okay. Alright. There we go. Well, no, but always haggle when you can. It'll save you a little bit here and there. Hey, rank 7. We're getting there. Okay. Let's hit it off. Normally, as a rower, I don't really do a whole lot with. You don't really need a whole lot. Let's see, one. I mean, it does impact speed a little bit, but right now I want as much goods as I can to, so I can go ahead and sell it off. If you go, yeah, I might as well for the purpose of this video. Alright, so if you do choose the railroad route, which when next run that I'll show, I can go through there and you can see the process, because I've helped a few people that didn't really understand how the railway works. Um, and you know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. I'll have to throw away some goods as I don't have my. There we go. Oh, and if you're wondering why you can see ×7, where normally playing you can only see like ×5 and the rest is all blacked out. I do have a few school skills that I'll show you as soon as we get through here. I don't mind. I don't mind throwing away some of this to get this going. Alright, rowing, yes. Still not there yet. Distance and frugality. Oh, what was I gonna say? Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to dump some of that. Maybe. We'll see. um, let's see. Oh, skills. I'm such a dunderhead. I'm sorry. Skills, obviously. Anyways, a quick look. How far am I into Rome? Ah, still a bit of ways off. Still a bit of ways off. That's okay. But under the college, I do like to run 2, 3, and 4 ship speed ups. That does increase your, really, my friend. Alright, the 2, 3, and 4 to help you get going. I believe it's like a 5, 10, 15, 20, 20% increase. So it's like, I think so, unless it's 2, 3. I'll have to get back to you on that. But most notably, as I am a very lazy person, I do love the auto navigation range increases. That'll let us tow a lot further. And, that'll be it. But if you do have quite a few skills and you're not sure what to use, I mean, between the range increases and ship speed ups, I know some people like to run reduced disaster frequency. That's pretty good. If you do not have, if you don't have access to blue flags or unable to get any, you could also use reduced assaults. That'll come in handy with oh, that'll come in handy with caution. That's the caution is pretty good with this. If you don't have any blue flags, which just means nobody can attack pirates. This means I know that pirates really don't like to see the blue flags, but I'm very tired when I get home from work, so I just like to, just do stuff. But if you don't have flags, if you're playing a lot, another thing you can do with is go to, sorry, in the community, set status, And private, you can allow friends that allow you to talk to your company members and anybody on your friends list. But when you do this, you see the theme, you're in private. But so if you're talking to somebody and you see the little peace sign on the flag, that means they're in private mode, and yeah, they can't see your messages. It doesn't mean this isn't a complete protection, but what it does is when you go over to search, and just go straight to begin search, and you will see, oops, see, you got Spice Trader and a Merchant Mentor. So a lot of times when you're looking through, let's see, every time you go into a new area, search. So okay, real mercenary. You want to keep an eye on those, but then again, these are really low level. But if you see like a 90 of the battle level and other high levels, and they're in a combat job, it's safe to assume that they are PvPers, or they could just be, a very high level person. Yeah, just doing some trade, adventuring, discovering stuff. This game has a ridiculous amount of stuff to go through. So, well, revamp by, but okay. And really, that's it. You search, and if you go to search, you see like a red name. Red name means that's a pirate. If he sees you, he will take you. He will start a fight with you and plunder your goods. A few things you can do about that. Do I have any? No. Inventory here, yes. I do not have any. No. Okay, I'll show you then a little bit. But until then, we'll get back to the into Boston. Okay, hello. Quick edit. I gotta eat real quick. Uh, there you go, Vegas. Num num. Okay, so I just realized that trying to edit the screen was moved up a bit, and I don't know if you were able to see what I was doing. But under community, right here, the two speech bubbles, you have set status. That'll bring you up to this menu right here to where you can go into private. Now let's go ahead and go out of back out of private. Uh, world chat setting. Every time you set yourself to private, you kick yourself out of world chat. That's the downside. Yeah, people can't find you, but you really are just limited to your company or others, your friends. Now up in here, I almost forgot. If you see a blue name, those are bounty hunters. Any light blue agents, they fight pirates. An orange name is kind of like you see with or like privateers. Basically, they attack anybody who is not of their flag or the flag of their nation. If I was England, then I would attack everybody but other fellow Englishmen, or vice versa. It all depends on the origin of that. Here, we get the basic skills. You see all that. Just making sure you don't get lost in it, trying to figure it out. No, you're getting stronger. And that's it for now. See you at we're almost to Boston. Well, we'll see you there. Alright, so now we're here. Good old Boston. So, a few things. I guess this would be a bit of a train station as well as Nanban. Just the trains, they make it pretty quick. Like you only got like with the tow range extenders. What were they called again? Yeah, navigational range increases. Literally 2 clicks, you're in Boston. Once you get to the other side, you can just tow directly towards Poyang, and that it's a lot easier, less clicking and stuff. But once you get here, now for you to be able to use the railroad stations, you will need with Mercator, I don't know how you say his name, in Amsterdam. You don't have to complete the Northeast Passage as with my two outs. I started that, but then I talked to him again out of curiosity and said, "Oh, hey, yeah, here you can unlock this, the West Coast of North America." And then there's the in Marseille. I hope that's how you say it. Please don't. But I don't really just call it Mars. But in the Adventures Guild, there's a quest for the New World, which will let you get into San Francisco. But you have to sail out here and discover San Francisco. Go to the Charioteer, and then go up to Sacramento. We'll see on our return trip. But yeah, you have to go to San Francisco, discover it through that quest, obviously, and then ride the carriage, and then you effectively unlock the entire route to bypass. Yeah, the entirety of the Americas, which pretty quick. I don't know. It's game logic. Don't question it. But now, when you get here, one of the first things that you can do is do a railway investment. Okay, I'm not sure about that. I should, because I need to invest a lot more. So it won't let me do it because there's an event going on. But always try to go bring your 20 mil because you can only invest once per day. You can go and see effects. One thing that's pretty decent for what I've been doing is I've been doing the Southern Florida Railway for the increase in transportable goods, and I'll show you in a minute why. You can invest in this in a little bit, and then after that, I think it's Lakeshore. Yes, Lakeshore is the next one of the better. You can put in like a couple times the 20 mil up to give you increased tradable Nanban goods, excellent thing. There are a few others that well, increased transferable goods is only for that one. The primary is ignore that. Trying to thought going out the yeah, trying to thought going out the window. But yeah, a lot of these stick, but mostly if you're focusing on Nanban, there's North River and Lakeshore. Those you want, you'll get the increased tradable Nanban goods. But as we'll go here, we'll get it. Normally you click on that, you hit OK, and it'll let you invest. So, 4 fields, you're not done by the core unit. Alright, so once you invest once per day, if you have like outs, make sure they have the 20 mil to do the investments well. It makes life a little easier. I see it's like 840 by Southern Florida Railways, 5060. I do have a little bit of investments in that. But as you'll see with Mid Lakeshore Railway, yeah, so far Southern Florida Railway is pretty decent. Let me dump my cargo real quick. Yeah, we don't need that mackerel. Okay, so I don't have to get rid of any trading. So then, once you get that taken care of, you can take the railroad. As you see, 1509, 1560 I can get in. And we'll go to Sacramento. Alright. And once we're here, we can take the carriage. Get on through. There, good sir. Yes. So once you get here, one of the first things you want to do after talking with Justine, get that quest completed. You can talk to take this carriage, and then you can just take the train back over to Boston, and fill out that quest. And here, let me show you as well why I like having those two. Let me go. Yeah, when they see that it's becoming more dangerous, that means there's been pirate activity recently. But provisions, there we go. Good old auto. Move that one over and see. For 8, I can get all the way over here. So if you only won't have that +2 of the range, you can get up to Edo, but that's about it. But yeah, I'll see y'all in Pohang's. I'll I'll have to work on that later. Alright, we'll see you there. Alright, and we had to go to Nanban because Pohang was in the middle of a recession, but no, we don't want to sell. Alright, now go to the market. One thing is, the more you trade, the more the cultural contribution points you'll earn for that nation. And there's something special here. You get a special title when you have all the regions. Let's see, when you have all the regions maxed out. Let's see, in Japan, 50k is the max. I like Japan. Japan's pretty cool. Korea, we're getting there. But yeah, with Pohang, yeah, you see it's starting to pick up. Not only with people probably selling, but during the recession, the back stock goes up, and you get less bang for your buck, basically. At least here it's pretty decent. It's pretty normal on game. Now, when you come up here, you can use Nanban Purveyor certificates. Just use one of these bad boys. And even though it says multiplied by 3, you can never get past a 1-to-1 trade. Or the NPC, it mostly gets you as close to it as possible. So it still has the set. And voila. And you see, of course, they have a variety of goods, and you can pick what you want. Well, I may have brought fewer goods than what they're asking, like 1,500 09. I forgot. The raw value of the goods that I trade on, especially that jewelry, it helps out a lot. Yeah, that's why for like a little bit of wine, you can get like a lot more goods for that wine. Wine is such a cheap good. Once again, never trade, never over trade. Like if you have like 2 alts with you, to keep everything level and stable in places, because you can't crash it just on your own. Actually, real quick while we're here, I guess it's time to go to the slideshows I have prepared. Well, not slideshows. You'll see my 4 attempts. And to my Discord, and you can have them just right here. Nanban selling cheat sheet. When you're going to go buy stuff, and do note that, um, let's say you want to buy, you're a Londoner, but you buy rifles. The only place that you'll get a decent price for selling the rifles will be in, the Seville Lisbon area. But as a Londoner, if I try to buy and sell these here, I will get a tax, which will cut into the profits of, it cut into the profits. Just, I won't make as much money. Like, say, if I buy a whole bunch of katanas or, you know, paper lanterns or calamus. Not going to butcher that name too. Um, let's see, because like as I have all these set up for, you can pause if you want as well, and just, you know keep it bookmarked so you can look through them all. Click on them all and get them all popped up so you can look at them. But yeah, sorry, it's my I'm not that great with the little paint thing. I just kind of made one square, copy pasted, and kept it going. But this, at least I feel this would be a little bit of a better look than just, I don't know. And this one is when you do unlock some certain items, like with Japan, soft rush, or the Taiwan water caltrops, daylilies, the Gumo ink from China. These are more or less the short trade stuff. Um, you won't really make. I mean, I guess you could make a bit of money, the same kind of money, but as far as from what I noticed for these, well, it didn't go too well, profit wise. Um, let's see, but yeah. All right, I guess back to all right. So now after looking at those little cheat sheets that I have, go through here, go and set these up. And as this is Korea, soybean paste, Korean tea, Myeon, Myeonju, and Korean books. But let's see here. As Myeon, I'm just gonna say Myeon, as the fabrics are ideal for Londoners, like I won't get taxed. I'll get, every ducat for this product. So, yep, go ahead and get it. And then let's just first here. I guess a quick note I should add. I'm sorry. If you're sailing, if you're sailing without a blue flag, uh, go ahead, just so we can auto tow back to Boston, or not Boston, San Francisco. Yeah, I'm a shipbuilder as well, so I kind of just ignore having a bit of ducats on me. Normally, when you're sailing, please try to only have like 20 mil or probably even 6 million ducats, because when a pirate or an NPC attacks you and they plunder you, they will steal a lot of it. It's just that kind of make more than normally I do this with my two alts, but I am a bit tired, so we'll get to this for example, because for one, like the railroad system, if you don't like the idea of spending 20 mil on each alt for that, you can also, let's see here, You can also go to Cairo, and you can take the Suez Canal shortcut, and you can pick up. Remember, no trade goods either. Could going through canals, but if you you know want to go the less distance without as many potential danger from players, some people do patrol these areas, but it's mostly around Africa or around the spice islands of Andan and Run. But yeah, you can come through here and you can pick up some fragrance, come up to whatever city you wish to trade with, get those goods, and if you want to fill up on your cargo, you can do that as well by going to Andan and Run, and you can sail around all the way up to, to the EU. That's one route of doing it. Another route is when you have the Northeast Passage unlocked, you can sail up through here, all the way around, and then you'll be here. Not many people use the Northeast Passageway or the Northwest, I believe. I don't have the, you see the grayed out area, I don't have the Northwest unlocked yet, but yeah, it's possible ways. If you're not running a blue flag, I would highly recommend the passageways, but that's not counting the picking up spices from Andon and Run. People like to call these the Spice Islands. So, okay, so select this one, and we'll just auto head back to San Francisco. Railways really is the, I guess you could say, the laziest way because you cannot auto tow through. You cannot auto tow through the northeast or northwest west passages. Sorry, you have to manually sail. So keep that in mind if you go that way and bring some timber as the ice flows. Like the ones that sunk the Titanic. Yeah, those flow through the through those passages and will heavily damage your ship. I mean, when you chart those seas, the damage is lessened a lot, but you can still take quite a bit of damage. So, right, and I'll see y'all in San Francisco. All right, and back in San Fran. We shall head over to the carriage. And this music could be a jam. It is a mood. All right. And for some reason, when you click the right, it'll immediately go to Great Plains, which, yeah, I don't know. Ignore that for now. We'll go to Sacramento. Right. And, of course, I do have to get rid of some goods. It's one of the downsides of the using the railroad systems, I guess. I need 60, so 24. Yep. It's a bit of a waste, but if I want to take the railway, it's the best I can do. Ooh, chugga 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 chugga. I always wonder how much effort they took them to cover as much detail as they could. Anyways, alright, and with this all Nanban run almost done, I'll see y'all in, okay, and I'll see y'all in London and then we'll talk a bit about the little items and stuff you can use. Alrighty. Alright, and now as we're back in London, let's go see what this little bit can get us. Now, one thing to keep in note, if you want to make the most of your profit, and it doesn't really take much effort either, you hit sell with your accountability, or yeah, your accountable skill. Yeah, we can make 39,000 here. Marker, I mean, that is pretty good. But you see, oh wow, look at this Portsmouth, 121%. I wonder. Alright, so we'll come back to that. Because I mean, if you take a long trip through, a long trip around the world, let's see what's get Portsmouth. Alright, now in Portsmouth, let's see, I guess, ooh, industrial right now. Alright, now let's keep in mind, 39,900, 45, you see the importance of checking the market rates. I mean, Dublin is at 42, but right now I'm just happy to have this haggle away, get some more money. But yeah, market. Oh, I don't know if I forgot to mention, because I do know some people uh, have asked me, didn't even know this really existed or how it works. But if you normally when you go to any market keeper, you can hit purchase order setup. Basically, it will let you use as many of the purchase orders that you need. Just hit max, like bam. Ooh, that's a lot. Yeah, no, it's but even if you like click to use all of it, you can just hit back and bam, not a single one is wasted. So no worries, no stress there. Alright, and to the next topic, which will be in Seville. Alright, now in Seville, of course, one of the easiest ways to get the items is to go to the admin officer. Oh, come on now. At least in Seville, that's kind of like the main player market. All the company shops. Let's see here. Purchase order. No. Nanban. Scroll down. Here we go. NPC. Okay then, well. I guess they all got bought up, but NPCs and other things, we'll walk around. It'll be easier to, because some of the best prices you can get like this right here. Yeah, I'll get some of that. 6,000 is a decent buy on any purchase orders. Uh, let's see. You have any put? No. Let's see the bagels on up yet. We get one of the best. Here we go. There's everybody. Ooh. Yeah, like you see, a lot of the prices with the purchase orders, as you can see, they've gone to PO, then a number, like would be a PO1, and this would be a PO3. They all have different goods and stuff that they work for. And actually this, yeah, that's a really good price. And yeah, once you get your Nanban trade going, buying this many will not be an issue, especially if you run outs that consume a lot more. Like, see, the 750s, all right, it's iffy, but I don't find value in that. Yeah, of course, I guess there was a lot going around. All right, so purchase orders you use at the merchant in order to be able to buy more goods. The Nanban Purveyor Certificate. I know there we go. These guys, generally, people sell them for really high prices. A more decent and honest price, I would say, would be either 15 million or 20 million ducats, and they are well worth every ducat. If you see them for like 30 million, then that's kind of, that's kind of high. Um, yeah. All right. Yeah, 50 million. 15 to 20 million is pretty decent price. What you got? Yeah, so seven. One of the best prices you can find any purchase order is like about 500,000. But I would say if you don't have much money, between 500 and seven, well, 600,000 is more decent. But if you got money like I do, 700 isn't too much of a hit. Since we nan ban and we make a lot of just browsing around. It's always good is if you, as far as trading wise, or if you're just shopping around to check out the player markets. I mean, it might be obvious, but some people can rip you off. It's very rare. Is this game? Anyways, it's very rare for people to be like that because pretty much this has been like a big, solid, fantastic community. Why are you so cold? Uh, Dude, that'd be nuts. Anyways, you can easily go window shopping for days in Seville. Um, but yeah, see like PO 134. It's they generally sell. Sometimes they're sold out. So, ooh, bagel. 20,000 for a bagel sandwich. You know what? Nah. You know what? I can do that. Alright, so for now, that'll be it. Alright, so for now, that will be it for this rather long. Oh, there you go. This will be it for this rather, I guess, long. No matter how many times I try to do this, it's always in about almost an hour, so we'll cut it around here. But thank you for watching. If this has helped, please leave a like, subscribe, drop a comment down below saying, well, anything, what I missed, or any tips that you might have, or, it's whatever. So, thank you for watching, and have a good day.